So, movie is one thing, and TV is another. I grew up in a TV culture. When I was like 10 years old, I think that's the first time that we got a TV set at my home, and it's a black and white, TV, a small TV. I would say screen size is like this small screen size, and but it was like a fantastic experience. A 10 years old boy who never seen like that, right? You had been listening to the radio and enjoying the drama coming from the radio, and there's lots of the radio drama. I really enjoyed at that time. Kids, detective, boy detective stories or something like that. And so I remember that, listening to the radio together with neighboring kids. But when TV came along, a completely different game there. And especially at that time, 1960s. I was about 10 years old, and I was kind of fascinated by the American culture, because there's lots of TV, American drama, American sitcom series on the TV, and the two of them I really still remember even today, that maybe formed my young mind in that particular time. Both of them are American TV series, and one of them is called Many Lives of Dobie Gillis. This particular program, and I was amazed how American teenager, American boy, American kids, behaves so differently from Japanese kids, Japanese culture, very, very different. They are more affluent, maybe, and they wear this button-down shirts, and groomed hair, and the culture they depicted is like boys and girls playing around at the school or the neighborhood or whatever, and it's all like a human relationship, and a very happy, a very open. The Japanese society at that time, even, there's lots of Japanese TV program probably, but it's more or less like a sad, and more or less like you conform to the social norm that you cannot be happy. Most time, I think Japanese TV depicts this not so happy person's life. It's very, very rare to see the comedy, for example. But even comedy, I would say they are more or less like a difficulty in the family life, dealing with other people or something like that. But American situation comedy drama is like all happy. All people are laughing, and the people are smiling all the time, and very fun to watch. So then that's probably 1960 to 1963, and 1963 to 1965 maybe. There's another TV sitcom coming from America called Patty Duke Show. Patty Duke, as you know, as a little girl, actor, Patty Duke became very, very popular portraying the Helen Keller, right? Anne Bancroft has this teacher trying to teach the young Helen Keller to behave better or to learn better or something like that. That's Patty Duke. But Patty Duke became very, very popular, and so she had her own sitcom called Patty Duke Show. In that particular sitcom, she played twins. One, I think, is American, but this British, I think it's coming from Britain. I think visit her. As it turns out, that she was a twin sister, and so Patty Duke, of course, played two roles in there in TV, and it's very, very well done. Those two people mingling together, and but I fell in love with her, especially the American Patty. I think the British Patty is more or less like a kind of a reserved, quiet, a more sensible person. But this American Patty is wide, open, freedom, behavior type of a person, and I kind of liked her demeanor, like her always smiling and always this fun-loving attitude, and so yeah, that's a Patty Duke show, and I watched like my eyes glued on it, and I think those two sitcoms I think formed my early years vision of America, and I really established this infatuation with American culture then. Of course, at the time, American pop music were very, very popular among young people in Japan, far corner of Kyushu island, and small town there I grew up, but all this American culture dominating there, and so yeah, I think I really established the fondness of this very wide open happy freedom of American culture, and that even today still remains very strong whenever I think about it. That particular image kind of a form, but regular American. If you live in America, I came 1976 to U.S. and almost like 50 years living here. But this initial concept of American society still there, still remains. Although I got used to it and I got kind of familiar with good and bad, but still that particular nice feeling still remains very, very strong and coming back on and off. And so yeah, those two programs that I really felt very influential to me. Of course, around that time there's a lot of American Western TV program like a Cheyenne, Bronco. Most of the time I watch those too. But those are very, very entertaining and very interesting to watch, and then I got to know what is American Western, culture, and I got to know them. But it's more or less like those the sitcom is those Dobie Gillis and the Patty Duke show is I think it's a half an hour show, so it's easy to watch. But Bronco and Cheyenne is a 1 hour show, and so it's a little bit, you have to dedicate yourself. I was like a junior high school studying very hard, right? As a regular Japanese kid, you study. So watching TV wasn't recommended, right? So all the other families watching, laughing, watching the Bronco, for example. I was in my room hearing those sound in my room and studying, and that's why I remember that. Um, so a little bit later, I think Route 66 came on TV, and that's also I was very fascinated because that's something that wow, people drive the car from place to place and live there for a while, and establish some kind of a human relationship with the people, indigenous people there, and it's very like a I would say it's American because it's mostly like this good and evil type of situation there, and the young people in George Maharis and what the other actor's name I don't remember, but they are kind of a quick acting, kind of a violent type of person. But I liked it, and recently, like a couple of days ago, I watched one of the episodes of Route 66, and yeah, it's very very different from the today's TV program, I would say, and it's all like the good wind at the end or something like that. So those are the programs that I have been watching in Japan, and especially this American TV, comedy TV sitcom. Or the the other sitcom I remember laughing is the Lucille Ball, Lucy show. I think that's called I Love Lucy, I would say. That was I was watching it, wholeheartedly laughing, and very fun. But I wasn't, because I was comparing myself to the kids in the U.S. So that's why I was attracted to the more serious type of situation comedy, but comedy nonetheless. Lucy Ball is fun and very very funny, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. But when I think about the TV program coming from America, I Love Lucy doesn't come out very quickly to me. Always this Dobie Gillis and Patty Duke show. Yeah, so then I moved to US, right? Okay, so especially got I would say two programs, situation comedy. I got familiar. One is the Mary Tyler Moore show. So I came to the US 1976. So around that time already, I think of Mary Tyler Moore show is like a rerun. All the series are finished, so they this particular TV station always broadcast this rerun of those older situation comedy. But I was hooked by the show. It was so funny and it's so nice. I think people, the Lou Grant and Ted Baxter, Sue Allen, all these people are very, very good acting and very, very nice. And I was mesmerized. I thought that was like the best TV show I ever seen. And even today, I think I love this. And so those rerun many, many years after the original runs there. And the other, a little bit later, probably 1980, 85, 1980s probably. Cheers. Cheers is also, I think it was well made, you know. And Sam is this bartender interacting with all those customers who visit this bar and drinking alcohol, I would say. And that was tremendously fun for me. Yeah, that was very, very nice. Those two, I think I remember. Then, after that, I don't remember that much about getting, I don't know, yeah, I think about what the other TV program I was hooked. Not much there. New York cop show, the Hill Street Blues. Maybe that's I kind of liked it when it was running. But more or less, TV watching is like, you have to be kind of dedicate yourself. And so later, last 10 years or something like that, you see, I don't have TV anymore. I don't have subscriptions TV at all, cable TV or anything. So I watched in the either YouTube or some kind of a Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus type of places that I watch those. And maybe 5 years ago, I would say Downton Abbey, coming from Britain. I was hooked. I didn't, of course, when PBS was running that particular program, I didn't, I wasn't watching. And so I, a whole bunch of binge watching, right, you say. You can watch them through the net. So I watched the whole thing, like a first season Downton Abbey, and I really liked it. And the second season, I couldn't hardly wait. But when they broadcasting those things on PBS, I didn't have any opportunity to watch those. So after the run's finished, I could watch through the whole series in one shot, and I really enjoy that. Yeah, so those things are only TV programs that come to my mind today. I understand if you watch them today, all these different TV show, because I hear Emmy Awards or whatever, who is the best actors, and what is the best series. There's a lot, very, very attractive type of things there.